I think people would be surprised to learn just how much goes into pharmacy associations. I'm Olivia Welter. I am a pharmacist and I'm the Director of Professional Affairs at Tennessee Pharmacists Association. My role is kind of a catch-all. Everything looks different in association management no matter what state you're in, whether you're on the national level. Priorities differ. So in my role specifically here in Tennessee, I kind of have 4 buckets that go into my job. So I'm one of our partners with regulatory agencies like the Board of Pharmacy, the Department of Health, Department of Commerce and Insurance, all of those kind of under that umbrella I work closely with. I also work with our volunteer leaders and our board of directors, and I help manage all of our committees and our societies. I work pretty closely with our students as well. So I'm the primary preceptor here at TPA for when we take rotation students to learn more about association management. And I also go out at the campuses to teach students about what association management could look like and what professional advocacy is. I realized pretty early on in pharmacy school that traditional patient care wasn't going to fulfill me professionally. So I started getting really involved with my state association, joining policy committees. I also joined the policy committee for my local APHA ASP chapter. That kind of broadened my view of what issues are out there for pharmacy that I would have never seen if I wasn't in those spaces. So being able to see, kind of what's happening, what our associations are doing to solve it, really got me interested in kind of seeing what's happening on the back end. So I pursued an internship in association management, rotations in association management, and finally did my executive fellowship in association management as well. So being on that back end, the behind the scenes version, working on behalf of pharmacists so they can support patients, is something that's really fulfilling to me in this role. What we do on the day-to-day, a lot of it revolves around project management and communication. So most of the day I might be on meetings, responding to emails, taking calls from members, and working on the various projects that I have on my to-do list. So that could be things like, we've got 20 committees at TPA. How am I budgeting my time to make sure each committee is getting the attention they deserve, while also being able to manage our students here on rotation, doing site visits and traveling all across the state to make sure that our members know what their benefits are and know what they can get out of TPA. So those ones are probably the most major, the project management and communication side. My favorite thing about what I do is that you can really see real time the difference that you're making. It might take a while for things to be implemented in terms of if something gets passed at the Capitol, could take a year or two to fully be integrated into practice. But when I'm able to answer a member question on the spot and see them make a change in their practice, that's really rewarding to me. So seeing that, as well as the mentorship side of being a preceptor and working closely with students, is something that I've really valued as part of this career path. I think people would be surprised to learn just how much goes into pharmacy associations. We are very fortunate in Tennessee to have a really involved association. We're a unified state where all practice areas of pharmacy are under the same umbrella. So we have all of our staff working towards that one goal with all of our different members, regardless of their practice area. I think what people don't see on the behind the scenes is how many meetings we're in with national organizations, how we connect with the other state organizations to see what their issues they are that they're prioritizing. And also like the different connections that we have with places like the Department of Health. We have monthly meetings with specific groups within the department, like their vaccine preventable diseases department, to touch base on all things happening in this really rapidly changing world of vaccines. So having those types of connections and being able to facilitate that partnership is something that I don't think a lot of our members see. Or really will feel the direct benefit of unless we're, partnering on grant programs or something like that. My biggest advice for anyone looking to start a career, regardless of career path, is to network. Make connections with people in the area that you're looking for. In terms of association management, there's a lot of different places you can look. So you could look directly at your state association. So student pharmacists who are members of TPA already have a great in by being able to attend meetings, sign up to be in leadership positions as part of TPA, and just generally connect and get to know the staff. It's also a great way to get to know more about other career paths that exist, because you can connect with so many different types of practice leaders in so many different areas. So networking is huge regardless of your career path, but especially so in association management, since it is such a small group of professionals that are in this area. We are more.